Hi, I'm John Tabor, and I am leaving you a senior warden after 5 years on the job and 15 years on the vestry. It's been a labor of love and a real pleasure, and the joy has been whenever there's work to do, if you ask people at St. John's, the spirit is willing and things happen. And that's how all of us, all of you, helped us complete our capital campaign, renovate our buildings, bring ourselves to strong pledge levels, and those are the things the vestry does, and restore our buildings as best we can. More to go. So I feel like it's time to leave in a good place. I want to spend more time serving my city, and I'm really happy to have Chuck Silva take over. You're going to love working with him, and he'll introduce himself a little.
Thanks, John. Hi, I'm Chuck Silva. I've been a member of the St. John's community for about 10 years. My wife, Meg Moran, and I moved here. We relocated from upstate New York about 10 years ago. When my job moved from the Albany area to southern New Hampshire, and we had been members of a very vibrant, positive worship community in Columbia County, where we came from, and we were hoping to find a comparable experience here, and we did poke around a bit. But the very first time we came and sat in these pews and participated in the service, we knew that we had found our proper Portsmouth home, and that feeling just gets reinforced every single time we come here. And it's people like John, it's people like Ashley, who's holding her phone over there, and Rob and his whole staff, and the members of the community. It's been great. Meg actually served on the vestry, I think, one term, perhaps, yeah. And I was 2 terms. Yeah, you never get away with 1 term around here. And I was fortunate enough this past year to be able to retire from the full-time practice of law, which is what I did. And I think when Rob heard that, and he knew that John was already planning to move on, he asked me to have coffee. And when he said he wanted to run something by me, and I thought he was going to talk about his dog. And I said, sure, Senior Warden. Don't know what it is, but I'm happy to do that. And I just want to say that you've made this place, not just you, John, but during your tenure here, during your leadership, your successful execution of all the annual pledge campaigns, the capital campaign, which was spectacularly conceived and executed and thought out and run. It's great. And Rob and his staff and his team, and the blessing of COVID, it's been a terrible thing, but the blessing of COVID is just being amazed at all the ways that Rob and his team have been able to figure out how to maintain and even strengthen the connections between us as a community. And I think a lot of that stuff is going to continue, and it's great. So I'm sorry you're leaving, but we're going to come out of COVID. We're going to have a beautiful new space. It's going to be connected. The programming is fantastic, and it's going to be, as Rob says, it's going to be a party. And we're going to party as only Episcopalians can party. Yeah, you know it. And I'm going to do my best not to screw things up. Thanks.